Greetings, everyone. I'm Kelly Urich, morning host from 99.7 The Point. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Winner of 2012 season American Idol, Phillip Phillips. Welcome to Kansas City. Welcome to town, man. Good to see you.
Nice to see you as well, man.
Thanks for doing our show. Great job at the All-Star game. How did that feel? What was that like?
Scared to death. All those people, like I'm scared right now, just people watching you. So still not used to it, but it was definitely a great experience.
Any reason why they, and I've had a million people ask me this, why didn't they have you just do the national anthem while you're out there?
I don't do national anthems. Right? I'm too scared I'll mess up. So and I don't want to have that kind of stuff known.
No, we interviewed John Bon Jovi. He said same thing. That's a tough song to do, isn't it?
It's
right?
tough, you know. If you mess up a word, then it'll be all over the internet. American Idol messes up the national anthem whenever you're just like, oh, say, you're scared.
Did you ever figure out? Could you notice where you were standing? The vantage point he was trying to read. It was Luke Bryan, the singer, and he was trying to read. It looked like he was trying to read the lyrics off of his wrist. You've never done that, have you?
I would have done the same thing. if that's true, I would have probably had my whole arm covered in the words.
Apparently, they were trying to time the bomber flying over. They had that stealth bomber, and he was looking at his watch, is what he said. But I'm not so convinced.
Either way, I would have had. I'm like, or had him up on the screen or something.
We have some American Idol experience in Kansas City, as David Cook won American Idol 4 seasons ago. Love David.
Nice guy.
Good guy. Did you have a chance to meet him at the game? And have you met him before?
Not at the game. I met him when he came on Idol to perform.
Yeah, right.
I happened to see him at dinner that night, and I think he bought my dinner, but no, somebody did, and he was the only person I talked to, but nobody ever said anything. But he was a really, really nice guy.
Would you see David Cook, and I'll just say this for people here in Kansas City, would you see him as maybe an example for, kind of a rocker guy for you, as kind of what you'd like to do with your career, or did he give you any advice?
Yeah, he just said, just enjoy it while you have it, and we're different in music style, definitely, but He's got his own, thing, and I've got mine, and everybody, that's come out of it is different.
Right. I got some questions off of Facebook, and we're going to do some questions from the audience here. This one's from Shannon Triplett of Overland Park. Wants to know, Phillip, how hard was it to stay true to your music and not cave to all the pressure around you?
Not too hard. Usually after the first few times they tried to change some stuff, they kind of knew I wasn't gonna do it. So,
who was the kind of the foofy producer that was trying to get you to wear the certain type of costume or whatever? And
a lot of people were. I know Soyeon, she was trying to get me to wear a leather button-down shirt, but then I was like, "This ain't happening, Soyeon." And then she finally realized what kind of stuff.
Dude, stay true to what you. That was when, and my wife said, "Oh, he came out wearing what they told him not to wear." And I said, "He just won." I think did people just realize that he just won the whole thing right there? That was awesome. Good for you.
Appreciate it.
Next question from Carol Wigglesworth of Kansas City, Kansas, and as a mom, she says she wants to know how your mom is handling all of this success.
I think she's really proud of me, but she misses me at home. But I'm really enjoying seeing the whole country, so it's really awesome. Not many people get to see that. Sorry, I get a little stuttery.
Is she doing a good job of kind of keeping your head in check? Because I know it's quite a change from a year ago to now.
Yeah, she is. My friends are. Everybody is. Even people I don't know. They say you better stay who you are. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
I got a funny feeling you're not going to change. Just looking at you right now, I think that's awesome. The next question from Megan Thode of Kansas City. Do your parents have another parental question here? Do your parents have a sense of humor or a personal vendetta against you for naming you Phillip Phillips?
It's actually my dad's name, so
okay.
I'm PP2. So he actually goes by Donnie though. But our middle name, I don't really speak of my middle name. It's not Donnie, but it's kind of feeds. But I like Phillip. It's Phillip Phillips. It was easy to write whenever I was, their age.
Right.
It was easy.
At least they didn't name you Wilson. Look at it that way.
Wilson, yeah.
Wilson Phillips. Final question off of Facebook from Heather Higgins of Lawrence. Why did you choose Michael Jackson's Thriller as your audition song?
Honestly, you have to go through a couple auditions before that.
Okay.
And I sang a couple songs. They were like, "Come on now, you have to sing. You got to give us all you got." And I was just like, "Oh crap, I just sang two." And I was like, "What am I supposed to do?" And then all I could think of was Thriller, and I sang it, and they started laughing. It was some of the producers, and I was like, "It sounds a lot better on the guitar." And they were like, "You play on the guitar?" I was like, "Yeah, I can play on the guitar." Like, "You have it with you?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So they let me go get it and played it. So I was
awesome.
Really thankful for that.
Yeah, good call. All right, we'll do a couple of questions from the audience. I'm going to go with you first because your hand was first. What's your name?
I'm Pam.
Nice to meet you.
Pam, where are you from?
From Gardner.
Pam from Gardner. What's your question?
Well, we see such an edited, pared down version of, I'm sure, what the total experience of Idol is. What can you tell us about Idol that we don't know?
It's long hours of little sleep. But it's a great experience, but it's definitely a lot more than you think. It wasn't like I thought it was going to be. You know, it's not like it looks on TV. It looks easy, but every time before I got up on stage, I was pacing around. I was trying to remember the words, because you just stay so busy recording and learning a new song, because we had to learn a new song the day that we had to perform on that Wednesday, so we had to get ready for the next week, and so it was pretty rough.
All right, next question. What's your name?
Erica,
You're from?
Lenexa, Kansas. During the whole Idol process, you were rather sick.
Yes.
How did you even manage to get up on stage and perform?
Honestly, I don't know. I had great doctors, helping me out, and my family and friends and everybody, and even people, that the producers and just PAs of the show, they would help me out. They wanted to take care of me and make sure I get enough rest, and so there's a couple times when I wanted to just get out of it and feel better. So, but they helped me out a lot, and made it through it. I was surprised at myself.
My wife went through that same thing last year, and she was balled up on a couch. So man, that's really amazing. So you get even more respect from this room, and I think without further ado, let's get some music. Is everybody ready for some music?